the Inside Scoop. Here with the dish is entertainment reporter Ellie Lee. Welcome back. Love the skirt.
Thank you.
All right, Jim Carrey, very complicated.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so if you guys remember, so Jim Carrey's ex-girlfriend, this woman named Kat White, sadly committed suicide when she overdosed on a bunch of pills. Well, now her estranged husband, Mark Burton, is coming out and suing Jim Carrey, saying that her death was all his fault. Now, just a little backstory. Jim and Kat started dating when they met in a movie set in 2012, and were on and off until 2015. Now, reportedly, Jim broke up with Kat a week before she committed suicide.
So Jim was dating Kat while Kat was still married to the other guy.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So those two were married like at a wedding chapel in Las Vegas, and nobody knows what the nature of the relationship was, or why they got married or anything like that. But Jim and Kat were still dating during that time as well. And so they were still legally married at the time of her death, which is how he was able to file the lawsuit.
Okay. The lawsuit is alleging...
Okay, yeah. So Burton filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Carrey, saying that basically her death was his fault, okay? Yeah, I know. It gets worse, okay? So she's saying... So basically, Burton is saying that not only did Jim give her the pills that she ended up overdosing on, but he's also claiming that Jim gave her 3 sexually transmitted diseases. Yeah, then broke up with her, which then led to her suicide. Yeah, and according to Burton, actually, Kat wrote a letter to Jim saying that these STDs that she got would never make it possible for her to ever find someone else new, and even refer to herself as damaged goods.
How old was Kat?
Oh, I mean, she looks super young. I want to say she's
really
like
young.
29.
So what does Jim Carrey say? Has he said anything?
Oh, yeah, so Jim is like, no, I never gave her the pills that she overdosed on. She came into my house, took them without my knowledge, and he even released a statement on it saying that he has no plans to settle on the suit, and this is what he said. So, there are moments in life when you have to stand up and defend your honor against the evil in this world. I will not tolerate this heartless attempt to exploit me or the women I loved. Kat's troubles were born long before I met her, and sadly, her tragic end was beyond anyone's control. I really hope someday soon people will stop trying to profit from this and let her rest in peace. Yeah.
So,
it's a sad story.
But he didn't deny the sexually transmitted diseases.
Yeah. He's not denying that.
Okay, it's a very sad story.
It's a very sad story.
Sounds like the husband just wants to profit.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't make somebody a drug addict, being from a place of addiction. You're the one who chooses to do.
Right.
And so it's just sad all around.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Chris Brown.
Oh, Chris Brown. Yeah, what's going on with Chris Brown now? Okay, so the battle between Chris Brown and his baby's mother, Nia, is getting nasty. So if you guys remember a few weeks back, Chris was arrested in his house because this woman named Bailey Curran, who was at a house party that he was throwing, says that he pulled out a gun and pointed it at her. So basically the story went like this. So Chris's crew displayed all this expensive jewelry, and she went to go admire a piece of the jewelry, and Chris flipped out, told her to leave, pulled out a gun, and pointed it at her. Yeah, Chris was then booked for assault with a deadly weapon.
Allegedly.
Okay? Yeah, allegedly, with a deadly weapon, but no charges against him have been filed yet. Of course, he's saying that, I'm innocent, that this woman is
What about all the weapons that he threw out the window?
Oh,
the cops showed up.
He hasn't talked about that. right. So that whole situation is happening. But how it has to do with the baby's mother, Nia, so now she's using Chris's arrest to get full custody of their daughter, Royalty.
Yeah?
Yeah. And so,
even though I heard Royalty was not in the house, but that's not the point.
Right. So she complained to Child Services being like, hey, I don't feel like my daughter's super safe around them. So Child Services did a full investigation, and now Chris cannot be alone with his daughter. I know.
Oh, well.
I know.
So how is Chris responding?
Oh, he's mad. He's very mad.
Mad in life or mad on social media?
Oh, he's mad on social media.
Okay, well, this is part of the problem.
Yes.
He's never going to regain custody or anything if he doesn't stop.
Yeah, do you want to hear the battle between them on Instagram? Okay, so this is what Chris Brown first says. So just so everyone is clear, Nia is a snake, gold digger, credit card swipe, freeloaded, professionally unemployed, and bleeping bird. I wish this bitch would actually work and apply herself instead of trying to use a child as a meal ticket.
Well, he should have, but you know what? He should have thought about that before he picked her out of the lineup of 50 girls who were probably standing trying to leave the club with him anyway,
Yes,
you know?
Yes. But Nia wasn't having it. She clapped back and said this: "I'm in this for my daughter, and let's get this bleep straight. I've never been a scammer in life. I'm the same MF you met several years ago. F your money. Your money ain't worth the safety of my baby."
Well, no, I get that. All right.
Yeah.
And something that we all seem to forget, this Nia, the baby's mother, has a baby with a man who's not an athlete or an artist, but she's getting like $10,000 a month in child support from another man.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and then
sounds like a pro to me.
Yeah. And just as the ending, Chris Brown, you know, he needed the last word. So he said, "I was done talking about this weak bleep for the sake of the child, but you trying to tag along the wave the media is putting out. Stop lying to the public. Ready? You poop butt ass bitch." Poop butt.
So now what's gonna happen?
Okay, so now, you know, Nia filed a new suit to get full custody. She wants Chris to get very limited supervised, you know, visitations with the daughter.
Yeah.
And Chris Brown is still maintaining his innocence, and no, you know, charges have been filed against him. And his lawyer saying there were no guns or, you know, drugs present in the house.
Check the bushes! He threw them out the window, allegedly. Ellie, thank you so much for being here. Clap it up for Ellie Lee, everybody. For more information on these stories, go to wendyshow.com.